So you got this dude leaving the jail, right? And as soon as he leave the jail, he hop right back to the block. He get him a gold chain, gold teeth, get him a nice fila outfit, you know. He gets it all. He goes back, calls homie, gets him a nice pistol, and gets him a nice little car. And he calls up a few of his chicks, and he's staying with them. And he basically getting back on his feet. And in a few weeks, he's right back on top, right? So one day, he over here walking past, and he sees like this witchcraft lady sitting there. But him being the stubborn dude he is, he knocks over some of the stuff, and she's like, "Hey, don't disrespect my stuff." And he's like, "Man, lady, you need to go smoke something." So she grabs him real hard to the point to where she's kind of like, her nails is like kind of ripping him in his, like, you know, in his arm. And she yanks away and says, you're gonna regret what you just did. And he's like, man, he knocks everything off now. He even flips the tail over. Man, go find something to do. And he walks off. So a few weeks later now, he's over here chilling with his homies, and his homies is sitting there like, yeah, man, you hear about that witchcraft lady? He like, who you talking about? The girl down on 23rd? Yeah, man, that girl's crazy. He's like, nah, man. One day, man, my neighbor, man, ended up, basically, you know, some years back, ended up basically disrespecting her. And he ended up saying, oh, you be and all this, and that ain't real. And she ended up saying, okay. And she laughed, right? And she did some spell in front of him. Literally, bro, 2 days later, dude died. He got into a crash. So he's like, man, whatever, y'all tripping, man. Hey, pass me that blunt. So they just chilling, and that day go by, whatever. So look, for some reason, the homies, you know, they starting, you know, to trap and do their own little thing, and everything's going to normal, right? But all of a sudden, everything starts slowing down, man. It went from 10 bands a week to 6 bands to 3. Then eventually it got to the point where just nobody wasn't coming to him at all, man. His old connects he was hitting up wouldn't answer his phone, nothing no more. So basically, you know, his homies starting to act funny towards him or whatever. So little did dude know, when that girl grabbed his hand, she ripped some of his skin off and got some blood. And she basically put a spell and a curse on him. So, you know, words getting around town that bro, he got down on a few people, but you know, he's well respected, so nobody wasn't thinking of it, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's in the air. So everybody acting funny towards him, you know, just everything just starting to go from normal to get worse now after, you know, meeting that one lady. So one day he wake up and he just feels a lot of hair on his face, and he starts to see he's growing whiskers. He like, man, what the? He tries to cut it off, but literally 1 minute later they'll grow right back. And over the course of time, it got to the point where he couldn't even go outside. He didn't want to contact nobody, get on FaceTime, none of that. When he had to go out, he had on a mask or a hoodie. So one day when he sleep, he ends up seeing the witchcraft lady standing over him. But when he wakes up, grabs his pistol and cut the light on, nobody's there, right? So he hears something at the door one night. It's like a few nights pass, you know, and he hears something. The dog keep barking outside. So when he go look outside, he get hit in the face real hard, and the 3 of his homies walk in. While he on the ground, basically, you know, they end up basically just telling him like, hey, so bro, yeah, we know what you did. Yeah, we know what you did. Now by this time, he had the mask on already, because, you know, he don't know who's going, if he's going to run into somebody, he don't want them to see nothing. So basically, while they sitting there talking, saying, yeah, you the one that set up Big Tom. Yeah, you think we don't know you've been working with the feds, huh? Yeah. And then while he's talking, he sees the witchcraft lady standing behind him, but they don't know that she's standing behind them. And basically, she just smiles and she says this. This is your truth. And now I told you, you're gonna pay. So now You feel me? He's laying there, and they put the gun in his face, and they say, any last words, nigga, like that. And that's when he says, just nothing. He says, just wait. Like he says, wait. And then they just light him up. They go up out the crib. After that, the witchcraft lady walks over there, takes his mask off, the little mask he had on, whatever. All his whiskers start going away and all that. And his face went back to normal. So he wasn't a rat or a mouse no more. Then 2 days later, police ended up finding his body. No arrest was made. And shoot. Yep. Bro got taken up out of here, but that's the end of that, man. But if y'all like the story, like, comment, subscribe.